You need to establish where you are in your metamorphosis. Are you the caterpillar? Are you the cocoon? Or are you the butterfly? Whichever one you are, you have a different set of goals. But if you are the caterpillar, do not dive off of the highest branch trying to fly, because you have not become the butterfly yet. You need to go through your transformation. It takes a caterpillar 9 to 14 days to completely become a butterfly. Now, their lifespan is a hell of a lot shorter than ours. So if you equate that into human years, it's like translating dog years. It will take you a couple of months, if not more, to lose fat or gain muscle, depending on what your goal is. It is going to take you a different amount of time to do different things. That's common knowledge. People should just know that, but it's really not common knowledge. A lot of people will push themselves to being a butterfly and trying to fly when you can't fly yet. There'll be people in gym who are trying to lift weights they can't lift, injuring themselves. There are people who try and lose weight going on these crash fad diets, and then they lose so much weight and they have huge amounts of loose hanging skin and they feel sick all the time, and then they get ill. And then what do when they get back on track? And then what do? They eat loads and then they put the weight back on. Everyone's trying to skip. Everyone wants to be a caterpillar and then just become the butterfly. But the cocoon process, that is where you are building yourself. That is where you're going to gym. That is where you're calorie counting. That's where you're going on walks, going on jogs, using the treadmill, using the step master, skipping, doing HIIT workouts, doing a different form of cardio, going swimming. There's all different types of exercises to turn yourself from this caterpillar into the butterfly, and that is during your cocoon process. When you're metamorphosizing in your cocoon, that is where you need to put the work in. So when you come out the butterfly, you don't have one wing, half a wing, you have fully formed. Because that's the thing, people want to leave the cocoon too early. They're too ready to be at this next stage without going through the process. It's like working. You don't get to the first of the month, work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and go, that's it, I'm done for the month. I'm going to get paid my full month's wages at the end of the month because I've done 1 week. That's stupid. You have to do 4 weeks or 4 or 5, depending on how long you work. You have to do your whole week's work every week to get your final pay at the end of the month. And it's the same with gym and everything. You can't just go gym training 1 week, then eat like a pig for 3 weeks and then go, okay, I'm going to have lost weight by the end of this month, because it's not going to happen. You need to be consistent through the whole thing. But most importantly, you need to stop jumping transitions. This whole butterfly analogy is because that's what people do. People always want to skip to the good part. It's like in porn, when people always put memes up about skipping to the good part. To get to the good part of the pornography that you are watching, they had to film the other 3.5 minutes prior to that. Prior to you skipping the bit you like, they had to film the rest of that. And that is the transition to get to the good. You have to go through the motions. You have to do everything and go through to get to the final part you want to be in. Whatever your goal is, it takes time. So stop trying to skip ahead. Stop trying to rush. Take a step back, look at yourself and think, do you know what? I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do this my own way and in my own time frame. Not looking on Instagram and thinking, oh God, he's lost so much weight, I need to lose weight quicker. Or not looking at Instagram and thinking, oh God, he's bought his house and he's a year younger than me. I'm behind. No one's behind. Everyone is in this race, but everyone runs at a different speed. So stop trying to run at someone who can run 20 miles per hour when you can only run 15. You're never going to run that. But you will make it to the same distance. He may run 20 miles per hour and get to the same destination in 2 hours. You may run it at 50 miles per hour and get there in 4 hours. The end result is you make it to the same destination. It's just not the same time frame. Just throw time frames out the window. Time frames don't exist. You are in your own time frame. So if you listen to my advice, you will be happier and you will make it there.